Welcome back to another episode of the Will Hill Show. Today we got a returning guest, Billy DoDaro. Billy, remind the people who you are.
I'm Billy DoDaro.
That's it, just like
Billy
that.
I tell awful jokes. I'm getting better.
Hey, man, you have been out here hustling on the scene. How is that working for you?
I don't even know. I'm so oblivious. It's been fun. I'm having fun. Getting out as much as I can.
I mean, are you seeing like an increase in like followers?
I've been getting booked more. Yeah, followers is slow. Nobody follow. I don't promote anything. I mean, I'll promote shows, but social media, I need to get better. I need to get better at self-promotion.
I think everybody just needs to get better. So especially comics, get better at social media.
Yep.
Period.
Yep.
It's such a cluttered space. So like trying to make room for yourself.
Yep.
It's so difficult.
Make yourself stand out. Get people to see you.
It's like, what the fuck? And then like, I don't know about you. I don't write that much. So like, I don't want to post my material I'm using now.
Yep.
Like, why would I post it then
so
when you come see me?
Yeah, exactly. So what I'm starting to do is either post the setup or some crowd work, just a quick, 15, 20 second clip where you could hear the laugh. Just like, hey, maybe this dude is funny. Come see me, fuckers.
Hear the rest of the joke.
Yep.
Come see me.
Yep. Exactly.
A lot of your content is your opinion. Whatever you got an opinion on, give it. But it's not in joke form.
Yeah, exactly.
You selling your personality.
Right.
Yeah.
Anything I put on TikTok gets taken down.
We was
violating standards.
TikTok.
What?
TikTok is
a bitch.
It really is. It really is.
Because girls can show ass, titties.
I said Juneteenth. That was it. I just mentioned Juneteenth. I said I hate the month June. You got Pride Month.
I know you said hate.
Father's Day.
That's what you said. Hate.
Is that the problem?
Yep.
That's my handle. I hate Billy D.
You said hate. You got to put it all together.
I can only hate myself.
Self-deprecation.
Yeah, that's all that's allowed. But I even said I appreciate Juneteenth. I just don't like how they hijacked Father's Day at the same time. That's not fair. You get a short month and you got to split Father's Day weekend. That's bullshit. Yeah. Bullshit.
Yeah, that is fuck this. Fuck Father's Day.
Yeah, fuck Father's Day.
Y'all will be all right. Should have
I'm not a fan of Father's Day anyway.
Should have put out.
Exactly. I don't need a yearly reminder of my mistakes.
No, I mean, okay, let's talking about it. Father's Day is, by the time this comes, we're gonna put it out. Father's Day didn't pass. Why you think Father's Day ain't or is not as important? What's up with that?
As what?
As every other fucking holiday.
It's Mother's Day.
I think all holidays.
Look, hold on, wait. Let's not even bullshit. We're not even gonna compare it to Mother's Day. Let's compare it to Flag Day or some shit.
I think. Yeah, I don't know what people like more. I think Flag Day gets more.
Ali Sadiq did a bit about Father's Day. Ali Sadiq, and he said it was the 20th most celebrated holiday.
How many holidays are there?
That's what the fuck. Columbus Day is 19. Are you telling?
I get that. White people need something to hold on to. Fucking Columbus Day. Jesus.
All right.
I mean, we massacre. That's what we do. Columbus Day should be in the top 10. That is the epitome of what we've done forever. I don't agree with it.
Y'all heard it from y'all people yourselves. No,
I don't necessarily agree with it.
But it's fact. It's fact. It happened.
He was kind of a piece of shit human.
I hate when people try to act like it didn't happen. It's like, the fuck? Like, it did happen. It was wrong. Just let it be wrong.
Did we recently find this out, or have we always known that? Because I probably 5 years ago found out.
About what, Juneteenth?
No. I found out about Juneteenth last year.
Yeah, right? A lot of people did.
Columbus Day, or Columbus being a piece of shit.
Yeah?
Has everybody always known that?
No.
That's just new information, right?
Let me see. Most I really know is, of course, he didn't discover America.
He got lost.
He thought he was in India. That's how he named the people here Indians.
You got to appreciate his ability to fuck up and spin it into like
something good.
Yep. You just take their gold.
Right. Hey, they got bling bling over here.
Yeah. We could kill them without bullets.
Right, they ass naked.
So that's a hell of a kill to just cough on somebody.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like, what? They don't have our diseases? Give them all blankets.
Yeah, exactly.
You get smallpox. You get smallpox.
That's fucked up.
That's what happened. They did that on purpose.
No, strategic.
They did that shit on purpose. They say, "Where's Carl? Make Carl cough on all these blankets." He's the sickest one. All right, man. Let's go ahead and get into the bullshit. One of the funniest things I've seen happen this week. Elephant went on a tear. Fucking elephant killed this lady. Came back to her funeral to stumble her body again.
Can you imagine being one of her relatives? Just sitting there, half weeping.
Right.
Sad grandma's gone. And then her murderer comes back because he didn't kill her enough. He wasn't satisfied. Just beating her with his trunk.
Right.
Honestly, them elephants might be the most gangsters.
Where'd that happen at?
The biggest.
I'm not even sure like where it happened.
Somewhere.
You know that shit ain't happening in America.
No, of course
got
not.
Too many guns for elephants to try to spin a block on anybody.
If I had a gun and watched that happen, I would just sit back and smile.
Oh yeah. Oh, the biggest gun.
I am so sad that didn't get recorded.
Curtis, you were saying earlier that you heard a few different stories. Wow. What did you hear?
So it was one where they were saying that the lady was a poacher, and she had something to do with one of the elephant's babies getting killed, and they killed her. Then they spent the block on her ass. But then at the same time, I heard that
yeah, it was in India.
And then it was another one where they were just saying like it was just an accident. So I'm like, all right, is this story even real?
What was the accident?
Like her getting killed by the elephants was an accident.
It may have been, but if he came back. Are you sure?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I seen so many different people talking about it, and the story never stayed consistent.
Yeah. So the one story I heard was the one you mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
That she was.
I didn't even hear that.
She was helping poachers. This story, and I'm sticking to it because it made the most sense to me. She was throwing rocks at the elephant so the poachers can get the baby. So, could you imagine an elephant like, bitch, like
they're smart animals. I
mean, it's a saying: elephants never forget.
And
apparently they don't forgive neither.
I'm with it. I'm team elephant on this one.
I mean, bro, the balls.
That's amazing. It really is.
Follow fucking elephants, goddamn.
Right.
Shit, if somebody kill one of yours.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, elephant move.
Gee, because I mean, bro, I don't know why.
They've done it already.
Yeah,
elephants might have seen Chicago.
It's drill time.
Have you ever seen a video where they showed up to the funeral and carried the casket up out of the funeral home? And that was the enemy.
Yep.
I was like,
really?
Damn,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's tough out here in these streets.
God damn.
They grabbed the casket, the ladies, so I don't know if it was his mom or something, but they was hysterical about the shit, you know, because they just put...
Someone walked into a funeral and a group of people walked into a funeral and stole the body.
Yep. Yes. With the casket, not just
them caskets are expensive. That's is there insurance on that shit?
They just took it outside and dumped the body, right?
I don't know.
They didn't like take it.
All I know is I seen them pick that motherfucker up and
just to be as disrespectful as possible.
Yes.
We brought that ship to fucking Swaparama and sold the casket when I was done.
You're right. Caskets are expensive. What they at least $2,000?
At least
that's a cheap casket.
Yeah.
Who running the racket on
caskets? Some with that silk padding in there. You're looking at $3-4 grand.
You get the one with the good pearl handle.
Yeah.
That's 10 grand.
What the fuck?
Egyptian cotton.
Why do I need all that? I'm dead. I'm gone.
Send you off right.
Fuck that.
With your family in debt.
Exactly.
Curtis, you died. You had a best friend. I'm putting everything in your name.
Not only are you inheriting.
Cremate me with a pine box and call that shit a day.
Tell about with a pine box.
Dump me in a river.
But now
bury me a tree.
Yep.
Could you imagine though, just the thought of the elephant, right? I could imagine go, man, that bitch made me lose my kid, and I stumped that bitch out. Woo. Do you imagine an elephant coming up? Hey, I heard they finna have a funeral for this bitch. Where?
These elephants, where to go?
I was like, fuck this bitch. I'm still mad, bitch. Who wants some of Debo?
God, can you imagine watching that happen?
I'd be fucking terrified.
You just have to sit there, like, wait till he's done. Yeah, exactly.
I'm on my phone now.
I'm like, hey, Susan did some fucked up shit.
Yeah. And then you shoot that elephant, and you got his whole family coming back.
Right.
Your village is done. You got to sit there and take it. Yep. This guy wins.
Fuck that, because elephants are super smart. Whenever they're traveling, wherever someone has died, they stop for like a moment of silence type. You did.
Really?
And mourn the loss of elephants that they lost on across their path during their migrations.
I just want a tusk.
One of the big ones.
Yeah, like a chair with like a big throne with 2 tusks. That's what I need. Right on stage.
You carry it wherever you go.
Just sit there. Yep. Like a hunter from the 30s. My game room. Yeah, exactly.
I thought that shit was absolutely nuts for the elephants to come spin the block one more time.
It's a heartwarming story. It really is.
It's like, that's justice.
I like people on an individual level, but as a group, and if I don't know you, you're probably an awful human, especially if an elephant's coming back to trample your corpse.
Your dead body. Yep. This elephant had to come back
to deserve it.
To make sure you were dead.
Elephants are sick of them shitting in the rivers over there. It's my drinking water, bitch.
Fuck is your
Get
problem?
some indoor plumbing like the rest of the fucking world.
Oh man. All right. We talk about fucked up shit. Let's talk about Lizzo. Lizzo had to. I don't think she had to, but she did. She apologized for saying a slur. Now, Billy, I know you are an aficionado
of slurs. I am.
It is in comedy. There's only a handful of words you really can't say for real. Here in Chicago, right? But Lizzo said a word I didn't even know was a slur in her new song Anthem.
It's in the song.
Yeah.
Okay.
She went back and changed the word.
No
way.
way.
The fucking song.
I'm excited for this.
Yeah, you shouldn't be. It ain't.
Really?
So she said spaz.
She said what?
Spaz.
Spaz.
Yeah. Like
S-P-A. Yeah.
Yes. That's apparently this is.
Who got mad at her about that? Fucking spazzes ruin everything. Really? Spaz.
People with cerebral palsy were mad. Call her. It's a
Those
ableist.
are pretzel hands, not fucking spazzes. It's fine.
it's a ableist slur.
God damn it.
I didn't. So you got ableism, racism, homophobic, and transphobic.
I don't know. It's people just way too fucking sensitive.
But so when you look at Lizzo's audience, right? So she all inclusive.
A lot of spaz fans. A lot of her fans are spazzes. What the fuck?
So it's a all inclusive audience. So she either gotta cater to her audience or she gotta go against the grain.
I was just gonna say that when you bend the knee, you're kind of stuck in that position.
How many? So she's got a lot of fans, right?
Yeah.
How many of her fans, statistically, percentage-wise, are spazzes?
I have no fucking clue.
Probably not a lot.
Like
How many spazzes would be offended by being called a spaz? I don't.
Again, when you promote the
inclusivity,
all-inclusive,
that's true.
Bullshit,
that's a very valid point.
Because in real fucking life, people get left out of shit,
and that's why you should leave people out because you can't cater to everybody,
right? And so, I mean, somebody say she did the right thing by, apologizing because, she do want to do the right thing by the people who support her music.
I understand the apology. I understand going back and change the song. But my thing is, who the fuck knew?
I would apologize. I would say, whoever this offended, let's go out to lunch.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this. I would not change it. Unless they convince me to. Because I bet, dude, there can't be enough people offended by that to even warrant
it's
apology.
Twitter. You get it trending on Twitter, it gives the illusion that the world is mad at you. When in actuality, maybe 2,000 people are mad at you.
Wait, so I looked at the whole Twitter thread.
Yeah.
It was not that many people claiming to be disabled on there complaining. It was a lot of able people mad at her for not knowing that this is a bad thing.
But that's what I'm saying.
Then I seen the disabled people turn on the able people.
I'm going to go on a limb here. These able people that had a problem with it were white.
100%.
White people ruin everything.
That's not out on a limb. That's out on concrete.
That is using my logical reason.
Yeah, no. But then the disabled people got mad at the able-bodied people for being mad for them because they don't want no allies.
I'm with that. Because
I had no clue. Never in my life would I imagine that the word spaz could be considered a disability slur.
I call my kid a spaz. Hey, quit acting like a fucking spaz.
Yo, what
All
the
the
fuck? Like, I don't understand. Then, like, I know people who like have seizures and stuff, and they say I had a spaz attack.
I had a buddy that used to have seizures, and I used to call him Sir Shakes a lot. All the fucking time. He crashing cars and shit, like, all the fucking time.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Sir Shakes a lot.
Sir
I like
Shakes
it.
a lot.
I like it. Was he upset with it?
Fuck no.
Right, like
He was also a ginger, so he's probably more concerned about that than
not having a soul.
Yeah, exactly. Spontaneously combusting on a hot day.
I don't know. I just thought that was crazy. Like, who knew?
The crazy,
Like, what else? Like, I wonder.
until somebody reels it in, it's only going to get worse.
Right.
Like, what's the next thing you can't say?
I wonder what other words that we're using that a small group of people don't like. What else is out there?
Oh, there's so many. There's so many good ones.
Bad.
I don't even want to say
Being
it now.
a slur. I don't. We'll talk about it off camera because I'm gonna start using them and see what's up.
Every chance we get.
Right, freedom of speech, man. I don't know. Don't get me wrong.
I guess that's actually the problem of fame.
For me, at the end of the day, you choose. Like I said, you choose to take the knee, to bow the knee, man. You kind of stuck in that position.
It's respectable, but it's not going to make anything better.
Yeah,
She has to know that's silly.
I feel like intent sets up a lot of things.
Yep.
You didn't intend to hurt nobody's feelings with that shit. Then don't listen to the fucking song. Well, she gonna miss out on 10 spins. These group of people gonna roll up on her.
Literally. Run over her feet.
Get the big toe. All right, we might get canceled.
Get their shoes dirty.
So lift my legs so I can kick up. All right, okay. All right, you gonna get me in trouble, Billy. All right. Billy, you ever been married?
Nope.
Say if you was engaged, right?
I've been there.
You save up $30,000 for the wedding. Come to find out your fiance spent it all without you knowing.
All 30.
All 30. All of it's gone. What's your next move?
Depends what you spent it on.
Depends on what could she have spent it on for you not to be mad?
There's some cool shit I want that's not cheap. So if she bought me a rare pair of Jordans, maybe a game-worn pair, 12s, I'd take it.
You'll take it?
I'd take it.
The wedding's still on?
Fuck a wedding. No. I just want she spent the money. Yeah, that was wedding money. You don't want to have a wedding, that's fine.
Town
she
hall,
knew what
baby.
it was for, yep. Go to the courthouse.
So you still love her. You did the right thing.
She bought me some. She bought me a gift that I would never spend the money on myself. I would appreciate
with
that.
your money, though.
I was going to waste it on something for her anyway. What the fuck? I'd at least rather something tangible.
All right, so they had like 4 options here, right? They had end the engagement but stay together, plot revenge, confront them, go to couples therapy, or break up.
Those are my options?
These were the options that they had.
Assuming she's a selfish woman and spent the money on herself, get out of here. You got to go.
Right. Curtis, what was you engaged? Plot revenge.
Listen. It's my fucking money. Oh, you gotta go. You got to go.
So here it is.
Elephant
right
revenge.
now,
I got it.
especially right now.
I got it.
That's a lot of money.
Is she Asian?
What difference would that make?
Well, if she was, I would put her in a massage parlor and get my 30 grand back. That's my revenge.
Where's Deshaun Watson? I heard what he like. He playing money too.
Not put her on the pole and get my money
Put
back.
on the pole.
That's if revenge is an option. Couples therapy is a waste of time.
No waste of fuck. You already spent the money. You can't afford it now.
If it requires that much labor to get along with someone, then it's probably not worth the effort. If you're paying somebody to tell you what's wrong with your, you know what I mean? If it's that obvious that they could, we got to go. You got to go. Couples therapy.
Oh my God, 30 grand. You spent the 30 grand we had put to the side for a fucking wedding. It ain't no wedding. You just spent it, whether if it's on me or not. Because I feel like,
you know what I would do? I would still have the wedding. I would make another 30. Here's my revenge, a real revenge. I'd get a pet elephant and let him know what's up. Invite that motherfucker to trample her and her family.
I've been practicing all.
Yep, exactly.
got somebody in India with a
Fine
mask
fucking,
poking
hey,
this
Dumbo,
fucking
come on.
and poking this elephant, and it looked just like
Yeah, exactly. Training it.
I got you a gift. It's an elephant. Elephant enraged.
Yeah.
Oh,
you get to
man.
ride in on an elephant. What an elaborate wedding we're having. Bucks are off, and he's bam.
I mean, that's a good
30
way to get
grand
away
in
with
medical
murder,
bills.
no?
That's true. That is.
Everybody's seen it. Everybody's seen her die by this.
You need to
fucking
edit that out because now we can't use it. It's already been established.
Oh no, 30 grand. Wedding's most definitely off. It's off.
Dude, I honestly, unless I was wealthy, what's the point of spending 30 grand on a wedding?
For the pussy.
You don't have to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Depending on who you marry.
Why buy the cow when the milk's for free? Isn't that what they say?
Depending on who you marry.
Say, so for 30 grand, you can buy not unlimited pussy, but quite a few.
You get a year's worth, at least.
Right?
You could stretch that. You could go to
Made in.
certain parts on the south side, Gary,
Yeah.
Detroit. You could stretch that 30 for 10 years if you want.
You're right. You're 100% right.
You
Might
can-
have
you-
AIDS, but
You can most definitely
manageable.
You can get a
Very manageable.
you can get a woman, you can get a couple women to do everything a wife would do, plus more. Cause a wife, once you in the marriage, a lot of wives don't be fucking no more. So
$1,000 a month,
fuck me,
2 chicks,
clean
it's
my
a year
house.
and a half, whatever you
Want
want.
to fuck you? Want to clean your house? Fuck you need a wife for?
Oh no, let's talk about
Sandwiches, make me sandwich, keep me fed.
the old adage. What'd you say? Why what?
Buy the cow
Why buy the cow
when the milk's for
when
free?
the milk is free. Do you think women should start withholding the milk to get married?
If they don't want to deal with me, sure.
I'm talking about in
Find
general.
somebody else.
I feel like the number of people getting married is
Man.
being, like decreasing like all the time.
If marriage didn't exist, would you invent it?
Fuck no.
That's the thing. I think
If I
it's
could benefit from it, yeah,
the
You
government's-
solely, yeah.
yeah. If I could solely benefit from it,
What's the benefit?
You trying to get
Well, you
Curtis?
can't.
if I could create the institution from the, like, if it doesn't exist and I could create the institution, meaning I get to charge you for the license, I get to charge you for the application fee, I get to charge you.
You could charge her all you want.
No, I'm saying
If
y'all
it
get
never
married.
exists, right.
I just created it.
I
So
got
I'm
you. Oh
just-
yeah, I get that.
I'm just
That's what
gonna
the government
That's what I'm
did.
saying. Instead of calling marriage, like, hey, you trying to get Curtis?
So
I love you, girl. Would you Curtis me?
So when I had a job, a real job, if you were married, you could not retire without your wife's signature.
What?
That's one. And then 2, I knew a guy married 20 years, married before he started working there, got divorced, 20 years later.
Right.
She was entitled to half of everything that they acquired together
Right.
since they got married. So that $1 million pension, she got half.
Woo. Time to get an elephant.
Yep. Yep. It's my weapon of choice.
I think we just created a new term here, fellas.
Yep.
Time to get an elephant.
Time to get an elephant. I don't know. Do you think?
The upkeep.
Wait. So, should time to get an elephant just apply to white women? Black men who date white women?
I think anybody when it's time to off
I've,
somebody.
I've met some black women that could probably take an elephant.
Hey, we all have. So.
and I don't think elephants would fuck with black women.
No.
No.
I mean, they was Indian. They was brown.
Brown.
They not black. Black women are whole
Smelled like
different
curry.
breed.
They smelled like curry, not cocoa butter.
Say you spicy bitch. Fuck that. I don't know. So, why buy the cow when the milk is free? I don't know.
I appreciate having a partner. Like I get it.
I get the companionship.
I get all of that, the teamwork, the building something together. But I haven't had any luck. So and now at 42, like I'm set in my ways. If I ever get to the point where like we should get married, we're gonna be neighbors. We are like I can't live with somebody. There's no possible way.
What's wrong with that though? What's wrong with being married and having a separate house?
Like a nice big mansion for me and like
You get the east wing, I get the west wing.
I give her the shed and back. like an in-laws thing.
Yeah.
Something.
Mother-in-law.
Yeah, exactly. You can live in the attic.
The crawl space.
Where they put Kevin from Home Alone and he was bad. Get up to your room, woman.
Oh, man. I don't know. Curtis, why buy the cow if the milk is free?
I mean, you know my views on marriage anyway.
For a man, there's no benefit. There's none.
That's tough. I wish we had a female here to
chime in
to tell me why this is wrong. Because I feel like it's wrong.
It sounds wrong.
It's
insensitive.
wrong because we've been told that the marriage is the right process. But what other reason would you get married for than a religious reason, one, or two, because the government won't give you the benefits after your partner dies?
Or family, like raising a family.
I feel like the benefits after you die, you can put it on paper.
That's true. You could write a will.
Right. I don't have to be married till you put it on paper.
I mean, so if you die,
you get more money for your kids, tax breaks and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But.
So it's either financially
slightly better.
Yeah, but you put it in trust. If you put it in trust,
you get more money back at the end of the year. Leader of the house, you know, or dependents. You know, I'd get a bigger tax return.
Right. So
taking care of the family.
You know what?
But that's it. But what, a couple grand a year? Fuck off.
I guess if marriage wasn't such a difficult thing to separate from, it wouldn't be. I wouldn't be so much against.
Especially, it's you know, it's geared for women. And I don't even mean that like shittily. Like I've dealt with it. Like the things I've seen and had to go through just to even be around my kid has been insane. Which maybe I shouldn't be. I get that. No. It's right. It's expensive.
Yeah.
It's expensive.
Some comic had said this a while ago. Like they need to switch the process. I think it was Sinbad. Like if it was as hard to get married as it is to get divorced.
Yeah. Yep.
People would
stay married. Yeah.
Think twice about even getting married.
Like they should make divorce easy and getting married hard. And people will stay married longer.
The church fucked that up. They need their numbers. Get married. Get married. Get married.
We need our numbers up.
Yep. And then you get couples fighting, and then the church makes you pay them to counsel. Right. There's your church therapy.
More tithes.
Yep. Give us more money.
Why the pastor fuck your wife and make sure.
Yep. or your little boys.
Check. Checking for demons.
Hey,
Father, I don't keep demons in my butthole.
How do you know?
Let me see. Oh, fuck.
I don't know. I think that's a good question, though.
I like the idea of reversing it, make it harder.
Make it harder to get married? Hell yeah.
Dude, I've seen people. I knew a dude that hooked up with a chick at a wedding, like out of state, knocked her up, and then at some point afterwards, she showed up with a kid. Like, hey, it's yours. and they've been married for 10 years, whatever it is.
So essentially, it works for some, not for everybody. I guess
everything ain't for everybody, man. Yeah. I get that, but
there was a point in my life where I would have went for it.
I don't think there's ever been a serious point in my life.
No. Younger, naive, open to the world, not lack of experience and perspective.
Because my perspective, it wasn't no marriage. I didn't see a lot of married people, so like, not a fucking goal. Like,
well, you got lucky. You got lucky.
I understand for white people. A lot of white people, they under that pressure.
All of them.
Like my old coworker, we buddies, man, and like he was feeling the pressure from his family. He was like,
to get married.
Yeah, he's married now.
But that's what the pressure was.
Yeah.
Find a chick.
Like, bring a girl home. When you gonna get married? I'm like, bro, you 28. The fuck, like fucking relax. We get there when you get there. Why are you searching for a wife? You should just find a wife.
Right, or find something to do to make you happy and let that come.
Fuck? Like, so he quit being friends with us so he can get serious with this girl. I mean, now they married. He's a cop, so it ain't gonna last long.
Unless she could take a punch.
Cops got the highest divorce rates.
Unless she can take a punch.
She might like it.
I mean, she got a tough face. All right.
Yep.
You brought up the instance where he fucked the one girl and she came back with a kid.
Yeah.
There was this woman, I'm gonna just read it verbatim. Say, woman ordered to pay child support to a man who raped her when she was 16. Custody rights was revoked over allegations that he made that she brought their daughter a cell phone. So, long story short, this guy raped this girl 16, a minor. She got pregnant, never told him. 6 years later, he find out.
How old was he? Is he older? Like
he was, I think, like 28.
So not only did he rape someone, he raped a child.
Right. Yeah. So
and then
he was not also. He was very much.
So he finds out about it years later.
6 years
takes
later.
her to court. How old? 6 years later?
No. So the kid is 6.
So the judge was obviously an old white person and doesn't believe in little kids having technology.
Cell phone at 6,
so,
apparently. And then she got to pay him child support. But she did make a police report that he raped her. I don't know what happened from it or whatever the case may be.
Where did this happen?
I'm not sure what state.
I need to get in that system.
But I'm like, God damn, bro, you raped this girl.
That's
then come back and get the kid.
The balls,
man.
The balls.
I can't wait for kids to be in the
and realistically imagine
to read
her,
this kid book because this kid book is gonna be amazing.
Imagine how traumatic that has to be for her, sitting at home, every paycheck, looking at her stuff, and having to give 30-40% of it
right
to the dude that raped her, probably before she had a driver's license.
That's insane. What you
how, dude? Yeah, how broken.
Yeah, so I would want to know where this was, because
I'm looking at it right now.
Ain't no fucking way that her family should be going to war with the system if this is in America.
I'd be blowing shit. I got yelled at for being dressed too nice in custody court.
Get us
it canceled the thing and said, go home and come back not looking so good, basically.
Yeah.
Come like I had a 3-piece suit on. What, you think you're a lawyer? You're dressed better than who do you think you are? I just wanted to look respectful. I got the shit from Goodwill for $12. What the fuck are you talking about?
This happened in the good old state of Louisiana.
Damn, that's what a lot of my family.
You know what it was? I bet you that dude was into hoodoo. Put a spell on that judge.
Quick little spell on the judge. Yep. I didn't think white people could do hoodoo.
It was a white dude?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel racist assuming. Really? That's him?
Yeah.
He's handsome. Okay. Okay. He doesn't look very threatening.
He's a handsome rapist.
So hold on. So you know what? Maybe that's misleading.
Wait,
did
what
he
does a
act?
rapist look like?
Some rapists look like rapists.
A lot. I'm not. Who we were talking about before we started? Looks like a rapist. And I know he's going to hear this, and you know who I'm talking to.
This is why you should watch the live, people. We went live. You didn't know who was talking about.
No, that. Okay, so rape. Was it statutory? Was she.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. But if he didn't physically, like, force himself upon her, and maybe there's a statute of limitations.
Right.
Like, maybe there's some legal. Like, the title, it sounds like he pinned her down, pulled her behind a dumpster, cavemaned her by her hair, clubbed her, and had his way with her.
But I think it couldn't have been consensual. She made a police report.
At the time?
Yeah, when it happened.
Okay, so yeah.
First of all.
But, yeah, we got to believe all women. That's the Amber Heard made police reports.
Believe women, not all of they.
No, there's a trending thing now. Believe all women.
So my thing with that is, the baby is proof that your ass raped. So how can you even be near these people?
Unless she was consensual, which again at age.
Do it say how many years he got for the rape?
Yeah, did he go to jail for it? Did he get convicted?
When I last read it, no.
So maybe he never got convicted. Yeah,
something happened where they never arrested him for it.
They used to not do that.
The police report.
I remember you'd hear that all the time, like in the 80s and 90s.
The baby is proof that you had sex with somebody underage.
Yep.
At least that part. Even if they couldn't prove that you forced her.
People are awful. God, where's the elephant?
The elephant's got to go.
You just need a murder elephant on call at all times. Somebody
call my elephant.
Acts like an ass. You know what?
Right?
Yeah, no, I just thought it was fucked up. Like,
I've heard people have to pay child support for kids that weren't theirs.
That's
messed up.
That's when you get the elephant.
That's
because
and you take out the judge.
In some places, if you sign a birth certificate, you are now legally liable.
Yes. Oh no, 100%. I get that. I get that.
There is a
You're
big
stupid if you do that shit.
No, I mean if you've been in this relationship and if you thought that there was no, she never gave you a reason to think not trust her.
Right.
Time out. Fuck that. It's always time to go back and sign that shit.
True. True.
If you ain't do nothing, everything good, then you don't have a problem with me asking for a DNA test.
Right.
Because if I sign this, regardless of the outcome, 18 years.
I was positive my kid wasn't mine.
Well, like you lost that.
Yeah, until she shit him out. Like, oh, makes sense.
He come out the wall. Holy fuck!
Yeah.
But yeah, that's mine.
Yep. Looks like he just came out the drain looking like me. It's just us. God, he looks more like me than me.
Yeah, no, fuck that. No, it's always time to go back and sign that birth certificate. Like, my dad ain't signed mine, but he can sign it right now. Like 32 years later, he can sign that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? What is the significance?
And again, what does the signature mean? You know what I mean?
What is that? Like, get out of here.
But yeah, no, I've heard people that like started dating a girl that had a real young kid, infant. You know, 5, 6, 7 years, whatever. They break up. He's on the hook. Yep. No kids together. No biological kids between the two of them.
That's yours.
They didn't sign the birth certificate. Kid was already born.
So I would like to know what the statistics is for men who date women with children in that state. Cause
like the children that young,
like how many men are dating women with kids in that particular state, to where versus like say Illinois.
The story I'm talking about happened in New York, but
so again, and if I was in New York, I wouldn't date a chick with kids. If that's the case, if that can happen to me,
if you're on the hook,
pass.
How can they make you be? You know what I mean? Like we were dating.
I mean,
I was just pretending to provide for this kid.
Casual sex is one thing,
sex, right?
Casual sex, but then once you show that proof that you've been living with this person, or she can show proof that you've been living with this person, been paying some bills, been paying for shit for this kid, then they got you.
They shouldn't.
No, I ain't saying
I know
that.
they do.
Like what? Like, oh, now y'all not together, y'all breaking up.
Right.
Now you gotta pay child support. Know what you saying?
Because I'm saying that's what they're doing. That's how I imagine them doing it.
That's what they're doing.
Again, I would not date a chick with kids in New York.
I mean, imagine being with a chick and she just loses her mind and just is off the wall shit, cheating on you all the time, beating you.
All right.
You break up. Like, I can't, my own safety and freedom is on the line here. I'm going to have to kill this bitch. She's fucking nuts. Break up, and then a year later, you get served papers. You got to pay, that kid's 4 now. You got back support.
Right. You 2 years back. Jeez. No, I don't know how.
That's why I tell everybody not to do a 23andMe, because you're going to get kids knocking on your door at some point. Hey.
Do they for real, like,
I mean, 23, yeah, because they tell you all your relatives. Like, I get notifications all the time. You got relative here, new relative here, new relative there.
And they blood related.
Yep.
Y'all didn't hear about that one story, the dude who worked at the sperm bank? I think they got a documentary about him.
Where he just started knocking up everybody with his own loads.
With his own, and they didn't find out till somebody did 23andMe or the answer, whatever. And found out they had a whole bunch of siblings.
From him.
Yeah, they found out and it all came back.
I never knew that's how he got caught. That's amazing.
Yeah, and apparently he can't go to jail because it's not against the law.
It's because nobody thought of it. Why is that? How is that not against the law?
It was a show. I don't know if the show was based on that particular incident, but it's a show in I don't know if it was from the UK. I think it's on Netflix. It's on one of them fucking streaming. A doctor did the same thing.
I was to say there was a fertility doctor that was doing it.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
It was a TV show about it though.
Yeah, they did a
documentary about it.
Yeah, then they did a TV show about the documentary type shit.
How fucked up is that, dude? Like what? Like every patient he gets, he's just waiting. I get to go beat off in the corner now and fucking baste you with it.
These are the donors. These are mine.
Yep.
I don't know how true the one part of the story was where he had super sperm, so he was providing his sperm because it was so great, I guess.
But they didn't know.
Right.
It was so great. Hey, I mean, y'all can give me one of these dudes, but check out my loads.
Because there was some women who couldn't, who was still having trouble. But then when he used his sperm, they get pregnant.
What is the payoff for him on that, other than being creepy and weird?
I don't know. Now you got 32 fucking kids.
Right. And now all these motherfuckers got to tell their kids. No, but think about it. Now they got to tell their kids and grandkids, listen, you have a lot of fucking siblings, cousins. So you have to be careful with who you put your dick in.
Dude, my father has a lot of kids, so I'm always. What's your daddy look like?
Right?
Well, you don't know your daddy? Where your daddy from? Oh, he from Chicago Heights? Well, what do he look like? Let me see a picture. Okay.
So my go-to is anybody in your family Nolan, Carrie, Morgan, if any 3 of those is in your family, we might need to have a chat. And there's a lot of they ass on all 3 of those sides. A lot of them.
You ever randomly ran into a family member you didn't know was a family member?
I think I have before. Yeah.
How'd that go?
They were old. Like, oh, we're related. Really? Yeah. Related to your cousins. I don't even know them.
Good.
I don't like my family anyway. Get out of here. I'm done talking to you. You recognize my name, sweet.
All right. One of the last things here. Super hot thought. Do you control your brain or does your brain control you?
Man, I've been smoking way too much weed lately, and I've been having weird. I don't know. That is your brain controls you.
You think your brain?
I do, because I think
so. Like our body is just a vessel for our brain.
Yep. I had a weird thought about that the other day, like a car. Like if I'm driving a car,
right?
I'm not the car.
Right, you're controlling the car.
I'm just
You're the brain of the car.
Yeah. So, but then all your everything you do, your choices, the shit I say on stage, shit you say, is all from things that happened in your life that formed a way of thinking.
Right.
You know what I mean? If I didn't live my life and make the decisions I did my entire life to this point, I would be a different person.
Yeah. No, D.L. Hughley said this one time. Life is just the sum of all your experiences.
Yep. Exactly.
What you think, Curtis? Do you control your brain, or does your brain
wish I didn't.
control
you know that Futurama episode where the brains were like it was just
they was a floating brain.
The alien was the brain.
Yeah.
And I was like, shit, that's pretty much us, but we just got the.
But we're not even the. I'll take it one step further. We're not even the brain. We are just some spiritual energy. Mm-hmm. The brain is just the.
So we're the fuel.
The brain is like the receiver of a radio that we tune into. You know what I mean? Like you turn on to it. You turn the dial to a certain. You're on. 103.5, and that's all you're picking up. Whatever our brain is tuned to something, and that's who we are. Mm.
I like that perspective. I like that one.
That's real deep.
Like I've always, and then I think psychedelic drugs alters that frequency, and it changes, and that's why you're seeing shit. You're tuned into something different.
We just walking in tennis,
basically. Yep.
I mean, shaped like a tennis.
Yep.
Standing straight up.
And we got and everything your brain does is based on electrical impulses and electrical signals that it's sending throughout your body.
Right, like a computer.
We're 90% water. Water's conductive.
Yep, that's how I get all the way through.
Yep. Yeah, I really think that from all the psychedelics I've done in my life, DMT, which I won't do anymore. Any of that shit.
No, why not?
Fuck no.
Hold on, wait. Time out. We'll get back. One of the reasons I think the brain controls us is if you were in a situation where you're freezing to death, the brain shuts down the blood flow to all unnecessary shit. Right?
That's your spiritual being telling you what to do.
It'll save everything. Your legs, fingers, everything that you don't need to actually fucking live.
Keeps the blood in your core.
And
keep the important brain. Keep the important shit warm.
Like,
or the fight or flight response, or just people, reacting. Yeah. Someone throws something at you, flinch. You don't choose to do that. You don't choose to breathe.
It's your body. Well, what's your body do? Protect the brain.
Yeah. This is a stoner ass question.
Right. I'm not even high.
Yeah, me neither.
Damn,
you were high when you thought of it.
No. I thought I'm right here.
He was high off his exhaustion.
Exhaustion. All that carbon monoxide.
It's like do I tell my brain where I'm going today? Or my brain.
I mean, pretty much I agree with you. If you think about it, if brain trauma, you get hit in the head hard enough, you shut down.
I can't remember shit.
The brain is the control center, so I don't really separate the two.
Well, I mean,
the body and
does consciousness and your brain, are those two different things?
So here's something interesting. I know someone that had a brain injury. Mm-hmm. Like knew him real well before. It was actually someone I was dating. Had a brain injury, and like you look someone in the eye, there's like a something you recognize.
A substance.
There's I saw a different person in the eyes. It was a every time. It wasn't just like a moment.
Functioning after, or what happened?
They're not the same person. I mean, no,
not different. It's all different.
Everything about physically and
the fuck.
So that is like a severe brain injury.
The brain got knocked to a different frequency.
Yep.
Is that what you think?
Yeah. Yep.
man.
I mean, that was very disturbing. Like, oh, you're not the same person.
That's
you have
insane.
some of the memories, but the way you talk, the way you responded, or it's even like people knowing new language, getting hit in the head, and then waking up speaking French.
Yeah,
you ever hear shit like that?
Yeah,
like,
or like they could play an instrument now.
Yeah. All those things. Yep.
I don't know.
Maybe a little of both.
Right. Curtis, you willing to find out?
No. I will not be anybody's guinea pig. What you talking about?
I got a guitar.
WWE with me.
WWE up in here. Top rope.
All right. Third floor. I don't know, y'all. Let me know in the comments what y'all think. Do you control your brain? Does your brain control you?
Agree with me.
There's no disagreeing. I usually find a way to disagree, but like I fully agree with that. The only way I can really like kind of disagree is like the brain is just a process center. So we are signaling our thoughts through the brain.
Do you ever read the book War on Art?
No.
It's a Stephen Pressfield book. Or like Nikola Tesla. Did you ever hear how like he said shit was sent to him? Mm-hmm. And that's kind of what the War on Art. It's for like writers, artists, whatever. It's basically like just do it. Like you're going to like procrastinate, but if you just sit down and write every day, eventually, I think he calls it the muse in the book. You'll be able to channel something, and that's
if you constantly shoot for something.
If you're just writing thoughtlessly, eventually you'll stumble upon an idea that's not yours. That's like I think most of my jokes are that way.
You write every day?
I try to. Not jokes. I'll try to wake up and write for like 10 or 15 minutes. Yeah. Just what I fucking hate mornings. Oh, I got to go do this again. That I try to.
I should try to wake up and write. Dude, because I had like fucking very lucid dreams.
Do you really?
All the time.
I don't ever remember my dreams.
Dude, I wake up with a whole story of dreams.
Really?
Yes. Like every fucking morning. Right. And like my dreams be so fucking intense, I wake up confused.
No shit.
I wake up like, yo, wait, where am I at? Like, what life am I in right now? Because like in the dream, usually I can tell the dream is ending because now I'm pointing out flaws in the life.
The logic.
Like I'm looking around like, okay, this don't make sense. Wait, this isn't my house. Then I wake up like, okay, where the fuck am I at?
So they're that intense where you...
Yeah, no, 100%. I wake up and
so do you ever hear that I don't think this has been proven. I think it's just a theory, or maybe proven in rats. Dreams, while dreaming, you have a higher level of DMT in your brain.
Yeah.
And then near-death experiences and all that. So you could be tuning in to a different frequency while you're dreaming.
Dude, I almost every morning, like... Out of the 7 days, 5 of them.
I might remember like 2 dreams a year, and then forget them that afternoon.
Oh, I hate it. Like, but it's my shit's so fucked up because like, if it's real intense, I had that dream back to back for like a week.
No shit.
Yeah,
I'm so jealous.
Just back to back, and then like, yo, just last week, I had a dream all week, but like every week it went another 5 minutes further.
Like watching more of a movie, the same movie.
Yeah. And I'm like, oh, damn, this didn't happen at the end. So, like, by day 4, I could predict 60% of the shit that's going to happen. Well, then when it gets to that point,
you're aware enough in the dream, you're like, oh, I had this dream yesterday. This is coming. That's wild, man.
And I be in the dream, and I be in there. But then, like, it's almost like Inception almost because whenever they don't replicate the shit perfectly, that person could then wake up. Mm-hmm. So, like, again,
and whenever recognize something out of place or whatever,
and it'll just be something small. Like one of the dreams I can remember right now. This is crazy to even remember right now. I was going to my mom's house, but the walls are painted a different color. So like I didn't pay attention to it that much because my mom fucking paints all the time.
Yeah,
but one of them was just a weird purple, and I'm like, I've never known my mom to like purple. So like in the dream, I go, why purple? And she's saying something. I'm like, no, you never painted nothing fucking purple. And now in the dream, I'm looking around. I go, wait, your living room isn't situated this way. Wait, your house isn't built this way. Like, wait, you don't even live in this town. Then I wake up.
That's so weird.
Like,
that's crazy. I never. Yeah. You go to bed incredibly high?
No, I don't really.
Does that make a difference in your dreams?
No, I don't know. I got high last night, and I just was asleep.
Maybe that turns off the dreams.
I had something last night, but I slept incredibly long. But no, nothing really changes. It is what it is.
Wow.
I can take a nap at work and have some weird.
Yeah, I never have dreams, man. I never have.
Yeah,
You ever die in your dreams?
No, I get like
twice.
I get like right there.
I died in a plane crash. Actually, it was crazy because it was right before, like a month before 9/11. I had a dream that one of my mom's friends lived in New York, like, and my mom was there and I was there with a buddy, and she had one of them Top Gun airplanes, and we convinced her my buddy knew how to fly them.
Yeah.
And so like, come on, let's go for. So we're doing a flyby. There's like water, and they're sitting on some patio thing, and we're going to pull up. We didn't pull up fast enough and crash into a building.
Damn.
Like a month later,
you could have stopped.
You can't stop our government. Ain't no stopping the Bush family.
Oh man, I think that's it. That's all I really got. Hold on, let me check one more space. What would you do for a clown duck bar?
If the question was changed to Ben and Jerry's red velvet cake ice cream,
What would you do for Ben and Jerry's with ice cream?
I think it'd be easier to say what I wouldn't do. I can't think of anything. They can't, dude. I've written them like once a month. They pulled that flavor. I used to. My freezer was full of it. That was all I would buy.
No.
I drink that.
What would you do for a gas tank fill up?
Full tank of gas.
Full tank of gas. Is it the same?
Yeah. Right now, Jesus. $6 a gallon. And then driving to shows everywhere. $50 a day.
Dude, that's why I've been in the house. I feel like a fucking recluse.
It's crazy.
It's like I want to, but it's like, bruh, you ain't paying yet.
Yep.
So it's like it's hard to go waste the gas now. At first it was frivolous.
Yep.
I just go do it. Doesn't fucking matter.
Yep.
If I knew $40, I could fill my tank up.
Yeah, and it lasts close to a week.
No, not anymore. This is expensive gas.
I got to drive to Cleveland in a couple weeks. All the driving. You going from shows to show, and lodging and gas. You're paying almost double what you're getting paid.
Have you heard that people get mad at Elon Musk for saying he's African American, or is it people saying?
No, so it was
like more white people talking shit.
Right. So it was a politician who was, I guess he said something along the lines of like Elon Musk is my favorite African American or some shit like that. Or some shit, some
That's
wild
amazing.
shit like that.
That is the most white thing you could. And he pulled off saying that.
Of course he did. Who gonna check him? He a Republican senator, and
everybody. Jesus Christ.
So it's okay to say smash, but
no. His base ain't gonna check him on that.
Well, his base isn't.
Right. So that's the only thing they care about is my
true.
base. So if my base ain't gonna care, I'm untouchable.
I need to find it
because those people put him in office.
He's not. He was born in Africa. You can't call him an African American.
So, and the only reason I have
he was born in South Africa.
Yeah.
So
technically, he is.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
No, African Americans are reserved for people that were brought over here against their will,
tricked
into a boat ride. Hey, free boat ride! Come on, motherfuckers.
Technically, Elon Musk is African American.
Oh wait, time out.
So, but nobody from Africa refers to themselves as a general statement of I'm African American.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
They always say Nigerian.
Their country.
They always say They always say. And then he wouldn't even be called African. He'd be called Afrikaner because they separated themselves. White Africans separated themselves.
The Dutch.
Yeah. So they call themselves something totally different.
Yeah. No. Billy hit that shit right on the head. Like no one from, like you said too, no one from a country will refer to themselves as coming from a continent.
Yep. Right.
It's only reserved for us because we don't know which country
we
came from.
Keep you confused.
Right?
We have an ally.
Your 23andMe only goes back a generation and a half.
23andMe only goes down to Mississippi. Like,
and then the only reason he said it is to essentially undermine black people. He didn't say it as a means to really
to bring people together. But he was like, "Oh, if there's an African American, Elon Musk is the one I like." Oh,
and you got to watch the two black people in the back laughing at it. It's so uncomfortable watching them laugh at it.
Damn.
Because I'm looking at it like I feel like if you got a closer glimpse at him, you will see a tear. Because they don't really find
where
this
is he
shit
from?
funny.
You know where he was from?
He was I think it was the scientist or some shit like that.
Ron, is he from Texas? I don't know. I don't pay attention to anything. Did you see Gerard Carmichael's new special?
No, I haven't.
Did you see him go after Chappelle?
No.
You know who Gerard Carmichael is, right?
Yeah. I just seen. Okay, this might get me canceled too. I just seen a lot of people saying he was funny when he was straight.
His new special is
holy shit.
So not only is straight a male or funny a male gene, it's a straight male gene.
Well, okay, what did you think of it though?
It was I liked his other ones a lot better.
Yeah.
This was more of like performance art than it was a stand-up special. I mean, it had both, but it was more of like
An expression.
like a story, you know, like it was good for what
Why
it was.
he come out to Chappelle?
Why does anybody come after Chappelle?
Oh, because now he's part of the community, right? So like it's part of his rite of passage.
And the things he like, first of all, Gerard Carmichael's been around for 15, 20. He's been mainstream for at least 10 years.
Right, he had his own TV show.
Yep. And
you don't get that by not being around.
And if you're a professional comedian or doing those, like, you don't go after people. You understand it's the art and what we talked about, the intention.
Right.
Like, Chappelle didn't try to hurt it. And he didn't even say anything mean. I mean, it was the subject, but he badmouthed the people going after him.
Right.
I don't know. Gerard Carmichael does not need coattails to ride.
At all. He has created his own space.
Yeah.
I don't understand the movie.
I didn't understand.
I have to watch it before I formulate a full opinion.
I mean, you'll definitely see what I'm talking about with it being. I mean, there was funny moments in it, but you could tell it was something he wanted to put out and get out. It wasn't jokes.
I'm fine for that. Like, express yourself how you see fit.
I'm with it completely too. Yep. I'm so disappointed to see him. I would never go after another comic unless I didn't like him as a person.
Evan.
And I would go after him for not.
Chappelle was okay with it, right?
I don't know. This was yesterday. Like when I couldn't think of the name of his new special, so I went to look it up. And like 55 minutes ago, like he was in a Vanity Fair article or something, and it just happened.
That's
so I read his quotes.
That's where you go when you come out as a celebrity. Right to Vanity Fair
during Pride Month. Because that special came out, 6 months ago.
He came out before that Pride Month though.
Yeah. He came out in that special.
Oh, okay.
That was his coming out party.
I had seen this thing. Somebody was like, "I feel bad for parents nowadays. You have to be able to explain the birds and the bees and the bees, the birds and the birds that used to be bees, the bees that used to be birds, the birds that look like bees, plus the bees that look like birds but still got stingers."
That's amazing. I love it. The weirder we could get, the better. I don't give a shit. We're riding into the wall at 150 miles an hour. We might as well have fun while we're doing it. There's no breaks.
I can't. I feel like I can't say this enough. I don't care. Live your life.
Yep.
Why try to make me care? Because I don't. And I won't.
My dad corrected me a couple of times the other day when I referred to Caitlyn Jenner as a woman. Like, what are you doing? You've never met this person. Who gives a shit?
Hey, Bill, if you can only bring back one of these things, which one would you bring back? They got rent for an apartment, 2-bedroom apartment, $500. Used cars for $1,000. Gas at 79 cents, or $5 buffets.
Well, red velvet cake ice cream from Tom Jerry's. I would do the gas. 79 cents for gas. As much as, first of all, I'd buy a tank. If I could get gas for 75, all the money I'm saving on gas, the vehicle I have will be amazing. GTA in this fucking bitch everywhere.
Well, which one would you?
You can still find rent for $500 in certain parts.
Yeah,
but
it's fucking terrible. I'll tell you right now, I'll bring back the rent shit.
Rent $500 a month.
Yeah.
Used cars for $1,000.
But that rent, whatever. Just say your rent's $1,000 now. You're saving $500 a month in rent.
Yeah.
I think you'd be saving way more in gas. At least as much as I drive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You'd be saving.
Yeah, but I feel like you could have a period where you just don't drive.
Not us. I mean, if we're trying to tell jokes.
Oh, I guess you're right. It's all.
And I got to drive to
shit. I rarely drive to work
pick up my kid or Kalamazoo, meet her halfway.
Jeez.
Every week.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's a $100 trip that weekend.
Trying to be a good father. I would never.
Society guilts me into it. I have no choice.
You got a good kid, though.
I would never.
I think I told you we were at a
Put
grocery.
his little ass on a bus or some shit.
Yeah, that's why I texted someone. I can't wait till he's old enough to take the train because I got a train from Ann Arbor right into Chesterton.
Damn.
Get your ass on the
Can't
train.
put a 10-year-old on a train with all these kid fuckers around. Though.
You damn right.
It's crazy how America has to worry about so much kidnapping, kid fuckers, but in Japan, it is part of their culture for their kids to be 9 years old, 8 years old, go to the convenience store, grab some milk, grab whatever the fuck,
and get home safe.
And get home safe. And then you have people from America judging these people. Like, no, motherfucker, they should be judging us.
We are the worst people in the world. There's no doubt about it.
Is it too much freedom?
It is safe for them.
That's what it is. That's the problem. We have everything is so easy that people just find stupid shit to get mad about because they got nothing to debate or discuss.
America. So you know how they say no I in team?
Mm-hmm.
Bullshit. In America, there's a goddamn I somewhere in that goddamn team. They gonna figure out a new spelling and put I in there because America is all about I.
Yep.
It'd be a silent letter. Fuck you.
They gonna figure out that spelling shit. T-I.
Yeah, I mean, even back in the day.
T-I-E.
Probably a little before I was coming up. But I remember my dad telling stories about like taking a bus to Sox Park, 8, 9, 10 years old. As a little kid just going to Sox games.
Yeah, but I
different world?
No, it's not.
There weren't less kid fuckers back then.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
actually, kids were smart enough. Like, oh, that dude, yeah, he got Jimmy last week. Stay away from him.
Right. I was gonna say because we talked about things like that. I feel like nowadays it's so hush hush, right? And we have so much more technology. We got technology. We can track where.
They got maps.
Yeah, they got maps. We could track where these people live.
Yeah.
I mean, not
you
to
can look up motherfucker's address or he got a predator live in your neighborhood.
Right. Yeah, we can look to see where they live.
Send my kid over to cut his grass.
I mean, not to do bad things to them, but just to know that this person is a registered sex offender, so you would know. So like it's like now and you still don't trust.
So I know a dude. I don't think he's a lifetimer, but he was like 21. She was 17.
Yeah.
They had been together for years.
Yeah, a situation like that is fucked up.
And then the mom got mad at the dude about something.
Yep. I think those should be put in a separate case. But I mean,
our legal system's too stupid.
Oh, 100%.
Too slow.
But no, I don't think it's less stuff to worry about. I just think the internet makes it
in your face.
Yeah, more in your face.
I worry about everything.
Like, you know how many conspiracies they got about different places or different people?
Because when the fuck was John Wayne Gacy?
I have one of his business cards.
No shit.
My a friend of the family was an FBI agent involved in that.
No, fuck. Oh man.
But it was his politician one, not the clown.
Oh, not the clown.
Yeah.
You know how many conspiracies there are about different places that supposedly child sex rings. They want to implicate Tom Hanks to be a child fucker so bad, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Wow, what do you do?
I have no idea. But
again, these are the bored people.
You can look on the internet and find conspiracies about Tom Hanks being a child fucker, and I don't mean to put that shit out there as if it's true, but because I don't.
QAnon. You know what QAnon is?
Yeah.
Do you?
That shit. Wow. That's
so,
them. That's them.
I know some people. I grew up with these people. Like I know them well. Know their family, all the kids, everybody.
Wait, what people? What are we talking about?
QAnon.
These people.
What
QAnon people.
What is exactly?
Like
they're just insane people.
A conspiracy theory.
Like they probably organized January 6th.
Yeah.
Like they're those people.
Okay.
In 2024, Trump and JFK Jr. are going to be president and vice president. JFK Jr.'s been dead for 30 years. He faked his death so he could come back and save America. That's the shit they believe. Bob Saget, when he died, like these people I know, just everywhere, all over. Bob Saget, like Tom Hanks, kid fucker.
Wow. All right.
And it like, I met him, like 2010, 2009.
Yeah.
And then there's some other comedians that I know from doing this that have actually worked with him and toured with him. Nothing but good things to say.
That's crazy.
I can go after, or when Anthony Bourdain died.
Yeah.
And then the guy, a few musicians, Chris Cornell, when all these people hung themselves, it was the government killing them because they were going to out the pedophile ring. God, I wish I knew. I wish I came prepared to talk about QAnon because those people are the craziest of crazies. They should be treated like child molesters. That's how fucking nuts they are.
That bad?
Dude, it is wild.
Oh, matter of fact, I think those are the same ones that sent. They sent a bunch of people to a pizza place.
Yeah, Pizzagate, and they shot it up, didn't they?
So they was claiming that this pizza place had a basement, which it did not, and that there was kids being trafficked out of this pizza place. Why they chose it, and it had something to do with Clinton.
It was in Ohio, wasn't it? Yeah, Hillary. It was Hillary Clinton.
I forget, but
somewhere in the Midwest.
Had people showing up protesting in front of this place, starting these people just for them to prove that ain't no fucking basement, ain't no kids here, ain't no basement here. That motherfucker is crazy.
And they're so delusional. No, there is a basement. You just don't know where it is. It's hidden. There's this. You pull a candle, the fireplace opens, and you go downstairs. These people are nuts.
The fuck.
It's very entertaining. Very scary.
All right, man. We're going to wrap this up. Anything else you want to talk about? Any subject? Anything?
Jamie Kennedy, is this going to be out before next Thursday?
Yeah, this will be out Monday.
I need to sell 200 tickets because I run my mouth a lot and I made a bet that I can't cover. So fuckers, 200 tickets, Jamie Kennedy, market. What month is it? June 23rd. It's a Thursday. 8 and 10:30 show. 10:30 is VIP. Small, 60 people only in the bar area. The other one's in the banquet hall.
Yeah, y'all better go see him. It might be the last time.
Yeah.
Might be the last time he on tour or people willing to see him. Market is in Valparaiso, Indiana. It's a nice spot. I like the spot. You should most definitely go there.
Good time.
If not for the comedy, go for the food. Tell Jeff I said hi. Anything else?
June 26th. Can I look on my phone to look it up?
Yeah, go ahead.
New Jack Smack with Bobby Wright.
Where is it?
Hazelcrest. I just got to find out where. What's it called? So much shit. Sorry.
No, you good. We'll be all right. Because I ain't got no shows. It's June. I am not in the community. So
Le Bien Esh. You know what that is?
Who?
Fuck. I don't speak French. Le Bien Esh.
Give it to me like I do.
You're educated.
I don't know. I cheated on all my spelling tests. And I was not hooked on phonics.
Wait, it's in Hazelcrest, right?
It's in Hazelcrest.
You got an address?
Yeah. No, I don't see no address. Hold on. Let me. No, just
La Bueneshe. ESHE. La Bueneshe.
Yeah. It's a name.
When they say comedians are smart, they're full of shit. We're fucking can't
right?
speak basic
we
words.
hide our intelligence with jokes.
Exactly. It's the only reason I got into this was to trick people that I'm somewhat intelligent. But yeah, those two. Next Thursday and next Saturday.
If you could have one of these things free for life, what would you have? Tacos or wings?
Tacos all day long.
Tacos?
I don't. Ben & Jerry's Red Velvet Cake ice cream. I can't.
That's what you call a callback, ladies and gentlemen.
I can't eat wings in public. I have to be naked with a bib only at home.
Just a bit. What you feeling today, Curtis?
Today I'm feeling wings.
Wings?
First time, I think, since I've ever said
Yeah, you
wings.
always say tacos. After Raquel said tacos, you've been saying tacos.
Too much effort to eat wings. If I'm hungry, I want to eat. I don't want to do work.
I mean,
pull the meat off the bones for me and feed it.
No bone.
I mean,
Like
do the
chicks feeding me
boneless.
crab's
Do
legs.
boneless.
But it's different. They don't taste
Chicken
as good.
nuggets.
Yeah, exactly. Those are chicken nuggets. Pressed meat.
That's a chicken nugget. Boneless wings are chicken nuggets.
I used to have chicken. Boneless wings are chicken nuggets? Boneless wings.
No, boneless wings
They are.
chicken
It's the same
nuggets.
thing.
Same,
Yeah.
same fucking thing.
I used to have
Tossed in
chickens.
sauce.
I used to have 20 chickens.
You used to have them?
I used to have 20 chickens.
What the fuck did you do with 20 chickens?
Fed them to raccoons. I would eat the eggs. I had a house in Valpo, some land.
Yeah.
Had chickens.
Oh,
and then
man.
they slowly got eaten by the raccoons. They're filthy.
Raccoons eat chickens?
Yes, they do. Strangle them. Drag them out by the
Multiple
neck.
thumbs.
It's wild. They are filthy, disgusting animals.
That's fucked
not
up.
raccoons.
I just
chickens.
imagine you coming out your house, fucking raccoon. Get the chicken choked up.
Like Homer Simpson choking Bart.
Yeah, right? What the fuck? You believe in any conspiracies? You believe in aliens? You think the
All
earth
of
is
them?
flat?
Nah, it'd be cool if it was. I came up with after Monday night on my long ride home and journey on Brandon's couch. I was sitting there and I just started talking, and Brandon's staring at me dead faced. I probably talked for like 10 minutes, and I'm like, am I talking out loud? Did you hear this? But I came up with and he's like, you need to tell us on stage. I have no idea how. I came up with a conspiracy theory that back when Bruce Jenner was competing in the Olympics, QAnon people, the powers that be, came to him and said, look, we know what this means to you, but you're bigger than this. You're going to be a very important part of our culture and our society in the future. We will let you win. You're going to get this gold. We're going to make sure you get it. But in 2012,
You gotta chop your dick off.
you're going to be a Kardashian, and you're going to cut your dick off, and you're going to be the centerpiece for trans people in this country.
He didn't get bottom surgery though, did he?
You're going to grow tits. You're going to crash your car into some dude, and then decide to become a woman.
And get a black boyfriend.
He got black boy. Andy's against gay. She's against gay marriage. She got a black boyfriend.
Yeah.
Right? I didn't know. What black motherfuckers out here rotting?
Someone from Atlanta. That's
let me double check my facts here.
Cause whoa, that means hey, when black women say that black men will date any white woman regardless of how they look, this motherfucker just proved the point.
You know what though? If he's getting in on some of that money, you know what? I might tuck that to the side. Let's go get a
I ain't that horny.
$500 meal.
I run.
Can I meet your daughters?
I don't know. It ain't really showing it.
Say tuck it and fold it.
Yeah, take that shit to the side. Keep that thong on.
Oh God! Oh
Stare at
God!
them
I mean, one
plastic titties.
I guess we could say he wasn't the best looking man neither.
No.
Now, as a woman, you still ain't the best looking motherfucker.
We could just to make it nice. He's just old. You're just like an old lady. If you were a young woman, it might be a different story.
Yeah, got
I've seen some hot ones.
on a date with a black guy.
Oh, he just
Who is
on
that?
a date, not like fucking.
We don't know who it is.
That's a young black dude.
Oh, that's the cloud chase. That's all that is.
That's
the
what I
cloud
do.
Chase.
I do.
Yeah, that's the. I'm gonna get some fame off this. You gonna get the wrong type of fame, my guy.
Hey, as long as it comes with money, as long as it comes with a check.
Mm-hmm. He ain't Kris Jenner. Well, she ain't Kris Jenner. What's her name?
Right.
She ain't Kris Jenner.
But are they divorced?
Yeah.
So you know is he getting paid off that?
Well, I'm
alimony?
saying he ain't got the chop she got because she made that fucking family.
Yeah,
But
best manager in the world.
But you're just one step removed.
I
Get
say,
with him
did she
and
pick
get
up
with
some
his
of them?
daughter? Maybe that's how Pete Davidson hooked up with Kim.
I don't know about all that. All right, you ready to wrap it up? And tell the people one more time where they can find you.
I Hate Billy D. All platforms.
On all platforms. Make sure y'all following me, Simply Just Will, on all platforms. Make sure y'all following us as a whole, Third Post Media. That's Post Like Your Heartbeat, not plus Post, Third Post Media. Go to creativebyrcurtis.com. We got t-shirts up, right?
Yeah.
Endless Smile Collection.
Smiles. T-shirts up right now.
Yeah, check them out. Hey, Billy, thanks for coming through, man.
Thanks for having me. Love it.
I love when white men know how to shake hands.